Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? It's the second BDtv in less than 7 days. And that's right, summer may be over, ladies and gentlemen, but around here, BD Productions is still hot. Welcome back, everyone.
And as always, we'd like to send a shout out to
highspots.com.
That's right,
highspots.com, your place for any and everything wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, Dirk, it's good to see you. Second day. Oh man, BDtv, second time in a week. Can you say it? Two times. We got more topics to talk about than ever. We promised it, folks. We promised we're going to be right here on BDtv, right here with you guys in your homes, inside of your little screens, inside your computers, and we're going to
inside your closet, inside your bathroom.
That's right. We're going to be bringing the entertainment to you.
We're going to be under the covers with you late at night.
Snuggling, cuddling, and we're going to give you that extra little bit.
We're going to
off the
pop your toes. We're going
to fix you a glass of warm milk, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of hot tea, and we're going to lay back, relax, and enjoy this episode.
All right. Well, what's on the agenda today, sir?
Today on the agenda, we're going to talk about the presidential election. We promised it last time. Dirk, we did.
Yeah,
we promised the people we're going to talk about the presidential election.
And just like the last election,
we know we got the president of right now.
Yes, Barack Obama, who was our pick in the last election. And you know what? I'm going with Barack again.
I'm not going with Barack. I didn't go with Barack last time. I mean, let's let that be known.
I'm going with Barack.
We may be BD Productions, but we're two sides of political agenda. And you know, who's the other guy? What was his name, Dirk?
Matt Ronnie.
Who?
Matt Ronnie.
No, we went to high school with that guy. You know, it's not Matt Ronnie.
Nate Romney?
I got it on the paper.
Mitt
Romney. Mitt Romney, yes.
Sure, that's right.
Yes.
Mitt, like a baseball mitt?
Or is it like a cook mitt? Like, you know, I have a mitt to take my food, you know, the oven.
So what was he known for?
Nah, I heard he was a businessman, and, you know, he's a...
What business?
Last I heard, it was the business of trying to run countries, you know, like this one. But if it's looking like what I'm thinking it's looking like, I guess his business is running it into the ground.
Yeah.
But it's already in so far. Maybe BDtv can bring that back. You know, I mean, I think maybe BD Productions could be what the stimulus package was missing way back a few years ago.
Are you saying we should run for president?
Well, I mean, you know,
I want to be the mayor of East Laurinburg. I think you should vote for Dirk as the mayor of East Laurinburg. If you don't know where Laurinburg's at, it doesn't matter because it's nowhere, but it's by where we live. There's this little town called East Laurinburg. You know what I want to do with East Laurinburg?
What would you like to do with East Laurinburg?
I would like to...
We have an internet show, and we're going to tell everyone exactly what you want to do with East Laurinburg.
I'm going to take East Laurinburg, and I'm just going to tear it down. I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to make all those nasty little people move. And I'm going to open a Starbucks and a Bed Bath & Beyond.
In East Laurinburg?
In East Laurinburg, man.
So you say you're going to close down what was classified as the worst school in North Carolina, as in Eastburg?
Yes, I'm going to tear it all down. We're going to bring in, you know, Best Buy and maybe some offices.
Well, I mean, that does sound like something. You know, I mean, maybe if these guys, you know, that are running for president would think about doing such cool things with such bad small towns like East Laurinburg, then maybe we can move things up.
Yes.
I don't know. But
what's our next topic?
We're on to the next topic. The next topic.
Randy Travis.
Well, I mean, you're the one who talked about this last time. I mean,
Brad was talking to Randy earlier.
I mean,
I know we touched on it last week. He was naked, and it was all a big misunderstanding. Randy was at that dude's house. What was his name? Roy Shelley. He was at Roy Shelley's house.
Yeah.
Roy Shelley gave him some moonshine.
And he gave him some herbal supplements.
It was hash. And Randy can't smoke hash and drink moonshine.
And next thing you know, Randy Travis is sitting at the front gate of Washington, D.C., telling everyone that he's the senator of Cartoon Town. And next thing you you know.
But it was all a big misunderstanding.
Now, Randy called me. He told me. He said, "Look, man, I wasn't at Cartoon Town." He was like, "I was down the road from my house," and I'm like, "Well, how'd you get there?" And he's like, "I don't know, man. I was drinking. I had some herbal supplements."
Can't drink moonshine and drink hash, everybody.
I mean,
everybody knows that.
I mean, you're asking for if you're going to blow 7 different kinds of smoke, man, then you better watch out. Who did we talk about last time? It was Charlie Sheen, and he was banging 7-gram rocks, and he was a winner. And the next thing you know, Randy Travis is naked sitting somewhere.
Did y'all see him on Raw the other day?
I seen him, man. I mean,
wow.
Whoa. He looked bad. I mean, Charlie, I love Top Shots, man. I love Top Shots Part 2.
His new TV show, man.
Anger Management?
Yeah,
it was Anger Management. That's a great show.
Yeah, it's got that chick from Becker. You remember?
Becker.
The dude from Cheers. Cheers. I'm wearing a Cheers t-shirt, but it was the dude Sam on Cheers. He was this doctor dude, and he was all like an asshole and shit. I'll bleep that out later.
On to the next topic. It's a family show. At least we try.
Yeah,
we're on to the Twilight movies. Okay, we have, they have the new Twilight movie that was just introduced. It's called Breaking Dawn Part 2. It's the brand new. When that couple, they split up. They were really together. I wonder how awkward that was doing a movie in the middle of getting a divorce.
Who?
Those people with the moon, and the vampires, and they all change. Those guys, the Eclipse.
The Gum?
Not the Gum, the movie Eclipse, Twilight.
The people from the commercials, they were dating?
No, but I do like the Eclipse Chew 5 Gum. Yeah, they were married.
They were married?
They were married. Everyone out here knows it, don't you? You know it. I see you sitting there, and the wheels are turning. That's right.
Well, which commercials were those? Was that the one where the chick would throw mud on you? And
no. This was the movie. The Eclipse movie.
They had a movie.
There was a dude and a girl that were in a movie together. They fell in love. They did 5 movies. At the 5th one, they got a divorce. That's the story. Everybody knows the story. I'm sure I know what I'm talking about. On to the next topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to what was released today. This is fresh. This is hot off the press.
I know what you're talking about. I'm excited.
I mean, would you like to give this introduction?
The PWI 500 came out today.
Number 1. Now, we have to give the number 1 a shout out. CM Punk. Who was?
He had a phenomenal year last year.
I mean, a phenomenal year. He said he was the best in the world. He proved it today.
He's been champion now for what,
270 some days. Yeah. I mean, so the guy deserved what he got. I mean, he got the number 1.
And also making the list, we want to send a big shout out and congratulations to the Stro.
That's right, Stro. Congratulations on making the top 500, and also
awesome, man.
Cue Ball Carmichael, who was off a 12-year absence from professional wrestling because he broke his neck. I mean, there's very few guys in this business that come back from a broken neck. And Q, I'm telling you, we send you congratulations. Congrats on making the top 500. It's a prestigious list in this business.
Made the top 500.
Congratulations. Also, congratulations to another shout out of ours, KC McKnight, for making the top 500. Yes. He's on his way to WWE development.
Since we're talking about wrestling, since this is a wrestling TV show,
I mean,
Brad, did you see the match between @Heel Ziggler and @I Am Jericho?
Are you talking about Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho on Raw?
Did you see the Y2J? Chris Jericho.
06 types? That was
awesome. I've never seen him do the Y2J.
Never. And when I tell you,
also the CM Punk, the trunks he was wearing looked like Bret Hart.
That was sweet.
That was awesome.
I mean, it's nice to see wrestling having some metamorphosis.
Jericho and Ziggler went out there. They had a great match.
They didn't have a great match. They tore the house down.
Jericho put him over, and then at the end of the match, he give our shine back.
Salute to you, Mr. Jericho. Congratulations on all the success of Fozzie.
You have fun.
Congratulations.
They're going to be in Raleigh.
All the new stuff.
They're going to be in Raleigh. Fozzie's going to be there. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, and we'll plug those dates for you, Fozzie. So make sure you check out Fozzie.
Definitely going to check it out. And I'm going to give a review of Fozzie's show in Raleigh. I'm going to give a review right
so
here.
So Jericho, you better come out and ignite and excite and be all the things you say, because on BDtv we will give a absolute 110% real deal plug and review of that show.
And since we're giving plugs, sir, I want to plug the new Matchbox 20 album. You can order it right now, Matchbox 20 North, in stores everywhere, September 4th. And
do you mean everywhere?
Everywhere.
Well, you know what, Dirk? Now that it's time for you to shut the hell up, we're going to get on to the end of BDtv. And I know the end topic. It's a sensitive one. But the end of BDtv should be a bang. No pun intended. But we've seen over the weekend an interesting tweet go out from one Chris Masters. And he was standing there and he had a gun to his head and a bicep pose in the other hand. And
I'm just like, a big deal. So he put a gun to his head. That doesn't mean anything.
So what? Charlie Sheen bangs 7-gram rocks. Randy Travis is out naked and traveling around and doing naked wrestling and circus shows, and now Chris Masters is on Twitter with a gun to his head. I mean, what happened next?
That's no big deal. I've seen Kurt Cobain, many posters of Kurt Cobain where he was holding guns to his head. And it was.
But look what happened to Kurt Cobain. I mean, we were worried about you at one time here on BDtv, Dirk, because you approached that age, Kurt went out, and we didn't want the same to happen to you, man.
I'm 28 now. 28. I'm getting old, but I made it through year 27.
Congratulations,
that was a scary year for me, folks. Scary year.
But regardless of all that,
because everybody great dies when they're 27.
Yeah, it's like
it's just scary, man.
But Chris Masters, we hope you get better. We hope whatever in God's...
Speaking of Chris Masters, I've heard little rumblings, and I know, most of the time here at BDtv, we like, to not break. We break kayfabe, not break kayfabe.
Sometimes we destroy it.
But I want to talk about the aces and eights. I want to talk about. I started watching. They came and they jumped Sting, and it
looked like the storyline just like Claire Litch. It had a great jump.
It was cool. They came out and they attacked Sting, and then the next week there was still no reveal.
And then the next week there was still no reveal, and then we had the next week and the next week, and finally we're at TNA Impact tonight at 8 o'clock.
7 months.
Spike TV.
And we know nothing about these. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not there, sometimes they run out, but it's made no sense.
Well, I mean, it would make sense that if Chris Masters was brought out as the legitimate leader of this group, why they had to
I've heard a lot
take
of
it back after his
very
Twitter.
Interested. Well, as soon as TV goes off, I'm going to watch TNA.
Well, Dirk, would you like to plug your Twitter before we end this show? Check Dirk Douglas out, www.twitter.com, and make sure you put in the
Dirk_Douglas.
There you go, at Twitter. Make sure you check me out at Brad Branson1 on twitter.com. Make sure you check BD Productions out at ProductionsBD on twitter.com. Check us out on Facebook at Brad Branson. Check us out on Facebook at Dirk Douglas. And make sure you like the BD Productions fan page.
Also, you can catch us at youtube.com/Brad and Dirk.
And make sure you check us out on the web at bdprotagteam.webstarts.com. That's right. BD Productions has the official BD Productions website now.
And also, I would like to plug the Solomonster.
The Solomonster.
You can hear all the Solomonster sounds off. You can hit them on Facebook, YouTube, but
Twitter.
You can go to www.scoops.com.
That's right, scoops.com.
Go under audio. You will
download this podcast. You will love it. I mean, this guy, he tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, just like we do here, right here the next time on BDtv.